welcome. This is just me talking about something that a lot of people have been talking about the past few days. The iPhone 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, I guess, my story on how I landed the iPhone 10. But, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video, and here we go. So, I got the iPhone 10 yesterday, like I said. I got the white one. I wanted the gray or space gray, but I got the silver white one. It's okay, but I don't know. I just had my heart set on the space gray. Because all of my other phones, all of my recent phones have been not the dark version. When I had the 6 Plus, I had gold. When I had the 6S, I had rose gold. When I had the 7 Plus, I got rose gold again. So I was just ready to go back to a black phone. But, it has the black face, so I kind of got half of what I wanted. So it's okay. I did it. So let me tell you, I wasn't even about to get the phone yesterday because I was just going to pre-order it and just let that be it. But pre-orders came and I could not pre-order it because something was going on with AT&T. So I was going back and forth with them. So after the pre-order day came, I knew that my stuff it was messed up the day before pre-order started. Because I tried to, I just had a gut feeling. So I went on there and I tried to order another phone. And it just said we're sorry, call this number, blah, blah, blah. So I'm talking to all these different people who can't understand me. And trying to figure out what's going on. They don't know. Then they told me that my plan and all this other stuff, just some BS. So I'm going in circles. So I'm pissed because pre-order was at 3 o'clock the next morning, and so pre-orders came. I tried to pre-order it, and it went through. And then the next morning, I realized I never got my confirmation email, and I saw people posting theirs. So I'm I didn't get mine. So then I go back to AT&T, and it's my line was still eligible for an upgrade. So I was it didn't go through. And then I saw some people who weren't up at 3 a.m. talk about their shipping dates was December. Not I, said Ty. So I had to figure out something else. So I was I'm just going to have to wake up and go to the AT&T store. So 2 days after pre-order, I called AT&T. I'm hey, are you guys getting any iPhone 10s? He was I don't know. So in my head, I'm yep. So I was all right. He was we don't know if Apple's sending them out to us or not. I was yeah, they're getting some, so be ready. So I went out the day before. The phone went on sale Thursday. And I had just enough money for my phone. I had it set aside, but I spent it. Not all of it, but I spent it. So I made up my mind that I wasn't going to go. I was just I'm just had to wait on it to ship out December. I cried a little bit. And I woke up at 4 o'clock the next morning. So I said, this is the Lord, This is God telling me, you know what, Ty? This is for you. This is yours. You claim it. It's yours. So I wasn't even thinking about going to AT&T. I kid you not. I was not thinking about going to the AT&T store. I was just up at 4. And then it was an email from Apple. iPhone 10 available now. Get you one. So I was okay. All right. Okay. So I was this is just a sign. I need to go. So I went onto the AT&T website. I pressed upgrade. It let me go through. And then I was picking the plan and all this stuff. And the price online was only X amount. I was I got that. So I hopped in the shower. I sprung out of bed. Whoa. And I was I'm late. I got to be first in line. So I get in the shower. I'm getting dressed. As I'm getting dressed, I'm I'm taking my time putting my lotion on and stuff. I'm Ty, you don't got time to waste. Let's go. So I was like, you know what? I just started throwing on stuff. Like anything that was long sleeve, I threw on. So I finally get there, and I pass Verizon Wireless. It's only like 5 people in line. So I'm like, oh, maybe the man wasn't playing, and maybe Apple was only gonna get the phone. So then I go to AT&T, and I didn't see nobody. So I'm looking around like, is this for real? So then I'm checking it. I'm like, is this even a corporate store, not one of them authorized retailers? So I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Because I just got out the bed, and I'm not going to the Apple Store because I turned on the news as I was getting dressed, and it was on the news that like 3,000 people was at the Apple Store downtown. And I already knew that was out of the picture because, you know, them people lined up damn near Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, no. So I went up closer to the AT&T store, and I saw a man. And I was like, you know, up? And he's like, hey, I'm like, are you in line for the 10? He's like, it's me. I'm like, ah! I didn't do that, but I'm like that on the inside. Ah! I'm second in line. So, you know, I'm like shaking, and it's not because I'm cold either. I'm happy. I'm like, because we getting something. So we talking about the colors we want, you know, and we're just having a good time. And then, like, little people start, because we watched the city wake up. So, like, we started seeing people going to work, and they was looking like, oh, the iPhone come out today. And we like, ah, but they're going to work. So, yeah, so we watching the AT&T employees get out their little Ubers and come into the workplace. So, we're, like, talking and chatting, and they give you know, the store finally opens. Because, you know, on iPhone release days, the stores open at 8. Everywhere. It goes on sale at 8 o'clock a.m. everywhere. So, yeah. So they were like, we're going to let y'all in 3 at a time, da-da-da. Y'all, I went in and out of that store. I was so ready. And y'all know I upgrade my phone every year. So, the process, they trying to talk to me, and I'm like, yes, I know. Let's go. Although I think they tricked me. We'll talk about that later. But it's okay. I got my phone. And yeah, so but that is my story on the iPhone 10 and how I got it. There will be more videos to come soon. I'm gonna do a video explaining, like, just showing cool things, I guess, about the phone. So just as soon as I get a break, I've been busy. I've been at work. I went to work yesterday after I've been up since 4 a.m. because, you know, I couldn't really take a nap after I bought this phone. I've been playing with it for a while. The battery is amazing. And the screen, like, yo. Just wait. It's another video coming very soon. But thank you guys for watching. If you watched it this far. And yeah. Shout out to Apple on this iPhone 10.